He is a rich man among rich men. He wakes up on a 300 square meter bed every day. The alarm clock is played by a real band. All the beauties are waiting in advance. What shoes to wear, brushing teeth, brushing mouth, washing face, all deserve a professional service. Oh, where to go? Someone has to spray flowers. All the big names deserve a professional service. White boys. What's even better is that he doesn't even have to do it himself. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness. Oh my God. Because he is the Prince of Africa. But he is not happy. Since he was born, his life has been controlled by his parents. Have breakfast, all three of them are low-key. This 100-meter-long dining table, his parents want to take a look at it, but they have to see it with their own eyes. They have to use a walkie-talkie to say hello. Otherwise, they can't hear it clearly. In the end, the rich man can't stand it. He went up and complained to his parents. I'm already 21 years old. I'm no longer a 20-year-old child. I'll do my own thing in the future. Cancel the walking and spraying flowers project for me. I think the rubbing project is okay. You can keep it. The king was happy when he heard it. He thought his son had grown up. He arranged a blind date that night. This efficiency is too good for the rich man. At this time, a fat girl came out of the crowd. The rich man was shocked. Fortunately, the fat girl was just dizzy. Then a shiny black girl came out. This is the wife arranged by the king for him. Not to mention that she looks pretty. The rich man can't wait. He wants to communicate with her in depth. After entering the house, the black girl told the rich man, I was raised as a queen since I was a child. I practice how to serve you every day. You can do whatever you want. I promise to satisfy you unconditionally. The rich man didn't believe it at first. As a result, he made the black girl bark like a dog. And he had to jump with one leg. The king suddenly broke in. My son is really good at playing. How is it, son? Dad's taste is good, right? However, this is not the love he wants. He wants to go out and find true love. Find a normal woman who doesn't care about his identity and family. The king laughed when he heard it. You are too greedy. Such a high requirement to find a hammer. If you want to be romantic before marriage, just say it. Don't play tricks with me. So, I gave him 40 days. When the time came, he had to get married. In order not to waste time, he recruited a secretary from 58 Tongcheng. Then he decided to go to the Queen's District in New York through the way of coin tossing to find his future queen. But he didn't know that the Queen's District was a slum. He wore the thinnest gold necklace at home, wore the cheapest clothes, and carried the simplest luggage. Then he said, okay, no one should have seen that I was rich, right? But the driver saw it. The rich people all went to Manhattan. But why did you two go to the slum? Rich and stupid. Brother, we are all dressed like this. Can you still see that I am a rich man? Awesome. Soon they went to the Queen's District. They found the cheapest hotel. The rich man was excited when he got off the car. Iron Man, look, that's the feeling. I've never seen such a shabby place. Even the garbage that Ant threw away, he especially yearns for it. But look at you. This is the freedom of the country. This is the smell of fireworks. I've never dared to throw it like this. Then the two of them just walked into the hotel. Their luggage was divided by the beggar. It's a waste of time. It's better to throw it halfway. But the rich man didn't feel sorry at all. He wanted to live in the worst room. He paid 10 times the price. The boss immediately sealed a room for them illegally. Look at this room. Free gifts for the little cutie. In addition, the human body is artistic. The rich man was so happy. Then he went to the balcony. He was so excited that he wanted to say hello to the neighbors. Good morning, my neighbor. FKU. Yes, FKU too. In order to blend into the new environment, the two of them changed their low-key attire. Then they came to the barber shop. The rich man wanted to change his new hairstyle. That'll be $8. No wonder he's the old master. The rich man thought he was much more handsome than before. Next, it's time to find true love. Through inquiring, there was a girl in the bar. The rich man came to look for the queen. Not to mention that the girls here were pretty. But there was no serious one in a circle. Some people like to kill their husbands. Some people like to cry in BMWs. Some people like to use a lighter to cool down. Some people like to buy clothes for each other. What's more, there was a girl who had the same style as the secretary. Hey, F*****KU. The rich man was completely confused. What the hell is this? I thought it was a good girl. Then the barber told them there was no good girl in the bar. Good girls are all in libraries or churches. That makes sense. So the two of them went to the church. The rich man fell in love with the hostess, Jeanne. In order to get close to Jeanne, he came to Jeanne's Western restaurant to work. The old man asked the rich man if he could mop the floor. Of course. Then you mop the floor for me to see. In the end, the old man saw that they didn't want to pay. He said, let's use it. No need to use it for nothing. So the rich man lied to mop the floor. Sometimes he would go to Jeanne to mop the floor. He was thinking about how to get rid of this cabbage. But he had a wife. The key person, the old man, was very satisfied. Just because the other party is a rich second generation, the the rich man was not reconciled. Who can beat me in terms of superpowers? So he bought a pair of diamond earrings. He gave them to Jean anonymously. He also specifically explained that this was not given by your partner. As a result, Jean misunderstood. F***ku, Yongxiang. With my romance, I love you more. You think the rich man spent the money wrongly? Not only was he wrong, he was always teased by Yongxiang. I'm so happy. When he was in line to go to the bathroom that day, his people recognized him. He was so excited that he knelt down on the spot. Then he took a group photo with him. He promised to wash the photo and hang it on the wall every day. This scene happened to be met by Jean and his partner. He had no choice but to explain that this might have been the wrong guy. Next day, Jean and Yongxiang were spilling dog food to the rich man next door. Suddenly, a robber came in. In a word, it was a gunshot. Yongxiang was so scared that he quickly hid aside. The rich man was ready. He pulled the trigger. He was about to shoot. He persuaded the robber to put down the gun. The robber didn't listen. He shot his gun with one shot. Then he shot his gun with another shot. The iron bullet picked up the gun. The robber took out his knife again. The old man couldn't beat him. Unexpectedly, they finished in a minute. Jean was shocked. He began to look at the rich man. The boss also liked them. He also invited them to visit the house tonight. The rich man thought, this is the opportunity. At night, the two of them came to the boss's house in a bad mood. As a result, the boss asked the two of them to be waiters. He was even more angry to invite Yongxiang's family. When he learned that it was Jean's engagement party tonight, the rich man was confused. Jean was even more confused. This is his engagement party. He didn't even know it himself. It must be Yongxiang who used his superpower to settle the old man. He was so angry that he accused Yongxiang of breaking up. The rich man saw that the stupid woman didn't want money. He quickly took advantage of the situation. That's it. Their relationship began to be unclear. But the rich man still didn't expose his identity as a prince. He also said that his family was a farmer. He was very poor. The only thing left was the sand. However, Jean didn't dislike him, as long as his farming skills were good. But the old man warned his daughter that his skills were useless. He had to be rich. You have to marry Yongxiang, because he is a rich second generation. Who knew that the rich man's relatives and friends would come the next day? It turned out to be a 40-day deadline. The king came to pick him up to get married. When he learned that the rich man was a prince, the old man's face changed. Oh, isn't this a celebration? It's a family. You're welcome. At night, he praised Jean. Dear daughter, you are so great. How did you know that the boy was super rich? You two are a perfect match. Jean was confused, until the old man gave him a ticket. Look, he's all over the picture. This is the real superpower. Yongxiang is like a beggar to him. Oh, my god. Jean was very angry when he knew it. The man's mouth really can't work. He immediately found the rich man and broke up. The rich man couldn't accept it, because he really fell in love with Jean. If it was because of the prince's identity, he would rather give up the throne. When the poor boy went to farm, Jean was almost shaken. In the end, he still felt that their identities were different. He chose to leave. There was no way. In the end, the rich man had to listen to his parents. He married the black girl he didn't like. But when he opened the bride's veil, he found that it was Jean. What's going on? It turned out that the queen saw that her son had found true love. She persuaded the king to be a man and agreed to this marriage. Oh, my god. It seems that the superpower is still good. In this way, Jean became the queen. She lived with the rich man. She had a good life.